morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn. It is a wonderful Wednesday. What a wonderful Wednesday it is, people. I come out in my real multicolored tie, black shirt, you know, my ears lighting up, my redness being defined.
You're brown.
Okay, all right, voice, brown. Good morning to all of our regional viewers, of course, all of you locked on throughout the region. Good morning to you. Good morning to our international audience as well. Those of you streaming on STV Breaking Dawn, hope you guys are having a terrific morning there and hope the discussion has already begun. You know, this is a funny island, you know. It's absolutely hilarious. As a matter of fact, sometimes I just feel that they should call this island, this twin island, the Twin Island Republic of Comedy Central. And I'll tell you why. I heard some things yesterday. And I'm going to refer to something that we played last week. And I'm going to play back that clip with the Minister of Tourism, Shamfa Kujo. And some things that she said in Parliament referring to Tobago and the situation in Tobago. And I'm going to identify a few things in what she said that I had a problem with. And we spoke about it last week, but yesterday, the Trade Minister had some things to say. Yesterday, Shamfa Kujo herself had some things to say. And it differed from what she said in Parliament just in February, just about 2 weeks ago. So we're gonna go through that. But in the meantime, just before we jump into everything, I want to remind you guys, don't forget to advertise. For advertising on Synergy TV on Breaking Dawn, you can call 310-2666. That is 310-2666. And you can place your ads. You'll get an advertising package that is affordable to suit your pocket. Okay? You're going to get value for your money because we're going to give you a certain amount of spots. And when you break it down, you'll see how much you're paying per spot, which is, the figure is going to just, your eyes going to pop out the sockets. So I'm saying, give us a call on 310-2666 if you want to get your advertising going with Synergy TV. We are here to work with you, the small and medium-sized businesses. We are here to work with you and help you build your business. We want to build your business. We want you to make more money than you're making now. We want you to double or triple your profits. Reason for that is once you make money, then we will survive, all right? And we can, you know, that's how relationships and partnerships start in business. So we're very interested in hearing from you. It could be the smallest business. You trust me, somebody wants to know what you have. And remember that we're not just in Trinidad and Tobago, we are all over the Caribbean as well. So if you have a product that you think you can market regionally, we can help you with that as well. All right? So, I think that's it for now. That's all I want to say for now. I want to get inside the news day this morning. Nice. Archie can go. Unfortunately, he can go on sabbatical leave. That's what that means. And not can go, as in go away. From the judiciary, that is. Anyway. Carmona stands firm on CJ's sabbatical leave. Archie can go. Jewel bandits in daring smash and grab. We're going to talk about that a little bit later on. A senator says, just now we will all need guns. Khan says, no Petrotrin privatization at this time. At this time, The state says, judge wrong to give Marcia leave. That is Marcia Ayers Caesar. UNC senator knocks government on murders. And that's the senator saying we will all need guns. That is Gerald Ramdeen. Kamala Prasad Bisesa is here, featured in an article saying UNC can win alone. Opposition leader Kamala Prasad Bisesa opined that the United National Congress can win the general elections alone and outside of coalition with any third party. That's what she told our UNC Monday Night Forum. Well, guess what? History does not reflect that. Good? And usually history has a way of repeating itself. So history does not reflect that leader of the opposition. I don't know, you know, because if you go and come with the same set of people that people see in 2010 to 2015, well, you there already. So, you know, I'm just saying. So it's like, you know, we're back to our 2015 general election between two specific people in terms of a general election. And you know, I don't know. I don't know if you all could win alone. I do not know. I doubt it. You never have. So I doubt it. After 15 years in jail awaiting trial, man freed of murder. Bail for 2 women in drugstore fight. What else we have? Opposition says $50 million fine for money laundering is cruel. Opposition Senator Wade Mark yesterday hit a hefty hike in the penalty for money laundering as being a cruel and unusual punishment in the committee stage of a bill to facilitate mutual assistance between TNT and other nations for criminal investigation and prosecutions and recovery of the proceeds of crime. Apparently, the $50 million fine and 30 years for a crime of that nature, he thinks is just being ridiculous. $50 million fine? Oh, good Lord. So, you know, there are some other stuff in there. There's some other stuff in the paper that we will, most of which we will touch on this morning. Okay? Now, this is very interesting that I see this article here. As Sea Bridge collapses between TNT, Cal picks up slack. Remember I read that to you guys yesterday morning? An official release from Caribbean Airlines. The Sea Bridge has once again collapsed, leaving hundreds of passengers between Trinidad and Tobago in our country. The lone ferry and the TT Express, the lone ferry, the TT Express, made its last sailing on Monday before it was placed on dry dock for repairs, and this left passengers in limbo. However, Transport Minister Rohan Sinanan said yesterday that everyone booked to sail to Tobago on the TT Express would be accommodated on Caribbean Airlines until the Sea Bridge is operational. Director, do you have that last clip I sent for you early this morning? The Tobago delayed. You could run that for me because we'll tie everything in here. This was at the airport, apparently last night. Sure. This was sent to us from the airport. It was uploaded 5 hours ago when I received it. Right. Start that over from the top.
boarding pass. So, but to have to collect them here now. Corruption at the highest level. But the people in jail, they just what is wrong with doing about it? What is wrong with doing about it? This is corruption, man. It is frustrating when you do it. It is frustrating when you do it. It is so frustrating to when you do it.
So that was it. You see, while most of people in Trinidad and Tobago were sleeping in their beds last night, most people getting ready for work today, there were people at the airport and this flight was delayed to Tobago. The passengers were told, well, the flight has been delayed. We cannot offer any accommodations, but all you can get free KFC. With primary school students sitting down in the waiting area there, you know, to get a flight in the airport. But it's not split now. So, you know, free, all I can get some free KFC, and the big people supposed to jump up at that hour in the morning and say, hey, we're getting free KFC. No. We have a serious problem with this sea bridge. And let me tell you something, eh? You're seeing it in the paper this morning, where Carl is going to pick up the slack. But what is going to happen when the traffic intensifies? And you end up with more people like that waiting on a flight to Tobago. And then flights get delayed, or the flight get cancelled, or, you know, it's going to... Listen, this is a mess. Just take a couple calls to me before we take the break. Because I'm coming back with the Trade Minister, and to remind people about what Shamfa Kujo said in Parliament, as opposed to what she said yesterday. Okay? So 6229785, 62869. That is a video that was sent us this morning with people in the airport waiting for their flight to Tobago. They were told that the flight was delayed. No accommodations could be offered, but you could get free KFC. Morning.
Good morning, Stephan.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, Stephan, this is ridiculous with this sea bridge. I mean, we tired talk about it over and over, and it's the same thing happening. I want to come back to the robbery.
Yes.
I always wanted to know why it is they have security guards on show by the door.
Right.
With a gun. A security guard is supposed to be behind a mirror where he could see outside and nobody can see him. And as soon as them fellas come out, he just quietly open my door and bust them away.
Yeah.
The first thing they do is to kick him down because they know he is the man in charge and come in and take everything. And I hope the TTPSP, they have all the footage. They had to catch them fellas. Them fellas is nasty. You see how them little girls on the ground, they crawling to get away with their life. Them can't go back in that store again to work. They can't go back. It's getting worse. I just get nervous now watching TV and watching all these things happening because it can happen to me buying a double down the road.
All right.
Go in a shop and get something and they come in and take all your purse. I ain't mind they taking a little bit of money out of my purse because I don't have much. But when they take all your cards and you have to go back and get all them cards from ID to drivers to credit cards, it's a pain.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Pets. It's time to get rid of them pets.
All right. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. We'll get to the robbery in just a little bit. I want to deal with this Tobago issue and this sea bridge issue. Extra flights and shuttles for ferries, for ferry passengers. Extra flights, shuttles for ferry passengers. That's another headline. Morning.
Morning. Good morning, Stephan.
Yes.
These people in Tobago are suffering. And they're asking the question, what is Rowley doing? And Rowley is from Tobago and he's just sitting back and saying, well, I'm in my mansion eating and drinking and screw you. But the thing is that I talked to people in Tobago and they told me that they were born PNM and they're going to die PNM. And I'm not Indian, eh? And yeah. We vote PNM for years when Eric Williams was in power. But the thing is that people have to wake up and see what is best for them.
Right.
If the PNM is doing nothing for you, what are you doing voting for a party that have you living under these conditions? And about the robbery in San Fernando, the police went and arrested 5 women in Port of Spain just standing around.
Right.
5 women. defenseless women. But all this crime going on in Trinidad, and what is the police doing? Nothing. Thank you.
All right. So I'll tell you what. We're going to take a quick break, and I'm going to get to that, what the Trade Minister said, Shamfa Kujo, what she said, and this situation with Tobago. And like I said, we're going to deal with the robbery this morning as well. So stay tuned. We're going to be back after this. We are 16 minutes past your 6 o'clock. Voices here.
The Clinical Media Group, in collaboration with the Diabetes Association of Trinidad and Tobago, presents I Am Jazz Festival. Sunday, April 1st at the Cipriani Labour College in Valsaine. Gates open at 12 noon with a family day. Enjoy kite flying, treasure hunting, novelty games, and brand sampling. And from 5 p.m. it's Jazz, featuring Aturo Tappin, Surrender, Aidan Hagley, Next Chapter, Alan Parley, Kevin the Fleur featuring Dean Williams and Mikhail Salcedo. Tickets available at Simon's Musical Supplies, King's Lounge Barber Spa, Crosby's, Synergy TV, R&M Electronics, the Diabetes Association of Trinidad and Tobago's head office, and WAC 90.1 FM, Coffee Street in San Fernando. Call us at 380-1222 or 320-1603. This event will be covered by WACK 90.1 FM. I Am Jazz Festival.
Prostat, the ultimate prostate formula with standardized herbal extracts used by thousands of men to ensure optimum prostate health and alleviate symptoms related to an enlarged prostate or BPH. Available at leading pharmacies and online at tntdrugstore.com.
It's Royal, calling all my seafood seekers. Daryl's famous food Tobago, best food for the season, let's go. You want a fish combo? Daryl's. You want a shrimp combo? Daryl's. The famous fish finger, or a veggie pizza. Daryl's. You want a fish sandwich combo? Best food for the season, let's go. Seafood seekers, at Daryl's famous food Tobago. I'm Royal, your two-time reigning Tobago Soca Mona King. And I'm saying come down at Daryl's famous food Tobago, located in Crown Point opposite the Cocoa Reef Resort. Daryl's famous food Tobago, your taste of the Caribbean.
Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited. Your original one-stop school shop. Your #1 choice for the widest variety of top quality stationery, school books and bags, school shoes and socks, and ready-made uniform. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited is also authorized retailers for a wide range of top brand name products. They're also the home for Sebastian school shirts and pants. Quality you can depend on for generations. And nobody, I mean nobody beats their prices. The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited, with 2 locations to serve you. #1, Tabaquite Road, Rio Claro. Telephone 644-BOOK. That's 644-2665. And #3, Guaguari Road, Mayaro. Phone 630-BOOK or 630-2665. The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited. Ready to serve you because you are an exceptional customer that deserves exceptional quality, price, and service.
Nabby's Medical Marketing, the one-stop shop for all your surgical and medical supplies. Presently specializing in pharmaceutical, medical, and home healthcare supplies. Nationwide distributors for pharmacies, private and public hospitals. Fully stocked showroom with a complete range of home healthcare products. Wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, and more. Sole distributors for the Cook medical range of products, including in vitro fertilization products, invasive as well as minimal invasive lines throughout the Caribbean. Currently supplies all IV solutions and dialysis dialysis products. Also available, life support oxygen concentrators, nebulizers, and much more. Now exclusive at Nabi's. Our latest addition, the new 6-in-1 mini lab, which can be used professionally or in the privacy of your home. Tests include glucose, total cholesterol, cholesterol HDL, cholesterol LDL, triglycerides, and hemoglobin. These machines are life-saving. Visit our showroom at number 5 to 6 Harris Street, Curep. Telephone 645-5577 or 662-7533. Nabi's, the company with 40 years of experience in the medical field.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including manual and hydraulic crimpers, pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street at Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
All right, so welcome back to the show. Mr. Voice is your voice. What's going on, man? Good morning to you.
I'm good, great. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Hope that everybody's having themselves a great morning this morning and being safe as usual.
When's the last time you were in Tobago? I know you frequent Tobago.
Yeah, but it's been out last year.
Last year?
Yeah, for Old Lessons and New Year's.
That was it?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll tell you what. We want to get to the next order of business this morning. Now, before I do, I have to read out some information here. 3 bodies have been found in a library house. Police are investigating what could be either a triple murder or murder-suicide in Labray earlier last night. Reports so far indicate that Michael Scott, age 69, Abigail Chapman, age 35, and her 16-year-old daughter, Olivia Chapman, were found dead inside a house at Kanai Settlement, Sobo Village, shortly after 10 p.m. Police said one of Scott's friends had been trying to reach him in vain earlier in the day. He subsequently went to the Labray police station to make a report, and when officers went to the house, they met the doors locked. However, officers eventually saw the bodies inside. Investigators were awaiting the crime scene unit as it was reported that Scott, whose head appeared to be bashed in, was leaning against the doorway. And that was in Labray, Sobo Village last night. So 3 more murders to add to the toll. So definitely we speeding. We started off the year speeding in 2018. Now, last week we showed you a video with Shamfa Pujo, the Minister of Tourism, in Parliament. And this is what she had to say. I want to remind all you. Play that Shamfa clip for me.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, I go to the grocery in Tobago from eggs, cheese, almond milk, yogurt, you name it, Mr. Deputy Speaker. So to try to give people the impression that nothing is happening there and there's no food in the grocery and so on, it is totally untrue. And anybody who cares about Trinidad and Tobago, anybody who cares about Tobago in any kind of way, will not encourage that kind of talk. And I want to speak to the Tobagonian through you, Mr. Deputy Speaker. Because there are people who claim to be concerned about the Tobagonian going out there and ill-speaking the destination. Tourism is all business. There are people who claim to care about Tobago who are saying the boat is coming, so we can't bring pissed bread from Tobago, from Trinidad. We can't bring pissed bread from Trinidad to Tobago. Anybody, I want to speak to the Tobagonian through you. The Chamber of Commerce in Tobago and all their friends are supposed to be encouraging private sector development and commerce in Tobago. Supposed to be encouraging the Tobagonian to plant, to manufacture, to bake bread, to sell to Tobagonians, not to bring pissed bread from Trinidad. So these fake businessmen who are really distributors, bringing goods from Trinidad and killing the entrepreneurial spirit in Tobago. Those people don't care about Tobago. And I want to talk to the Tobagonians through you, Mr. Deputy Speaker, because I will not be distracted by Cooper, North, or South. I'm here to talk to my people, the people that I represent, Mr. Deputy Speaker. So anybody who speaks to the Tobagonians to tell them depend on a boat to bring food for them, that's not your friend. We need to get back to plans, Mr. Deputy Speaker. We have to get back to developing our own products, Mr. Deputy Speaker, to sell to our own people and get to the point of exporting those products, Mr. Deputy Speaker. I'm not saying it's perfect. We have much work to do, Mr. Deputy Speaker. And that is what the Tobago House of Assembly and the central government is working to help Tobagonians to become developing or even better Tobagonians in Tobago for Tobago. Don't let nobody from outside Tobagonian by boat come to tell you, oh, things bad in Tobago because we didn't get to bring our goods from Trinidad. That's not the spirit of the Tobagonian. That is not who we are as a people.
Nice. All right. Nice. I just get sick here in that. She said in February 23rd of February, it is not true. When she goes to Tobago, the shelves loaded with things. You could get yogurt, bread, this, that, wherever, right? That's what she said. All right? That's what she said. But she also said they should not have to depend on getting no bread from Trinidad and this, that, and the other. They should work towards entrepreneurship instead of making themselves, so that they could manufacture stuff for themselves to sell to Tobagonians. And I could agree with that. The other thing I had an issue with is when she said outsiders and Tobagonian by boat, because that is a comment directed to Trinidad.
For real?
And I just always sit here and say, a Trinidadian could never run the THA, but a Tobagonian could be Prime Minister. Because I feel I had the right to say that, if she has the right to say that, and nobody has a problem with it. A Tobagonian could run Trinidad, but a Trinidadian could never run the THA. You understand? And when you hear people like that separating Trinidadians and Tobagonians,
there's our agenda business.
It just goes to show how they see people in Trinidad, because they only grew up in Tobago apparently. Tobagonian is Tobagonian and Trinidadian is Trinidadian. Well, if that is the case,
don't even suggest it.
Let me give them independence and let them run their own thing.
Gosh. It cannot happen.
No, because it's the same outsiders.
Yes, but you
and
can't
the same Tobagonian by both money.
That
is used to budget Tobago affairs.
That's not the right way to go.
I understand that, but she, as a minister and an MP,
seems to be suggesting such.
Right, that it's a separate thing. Don't no outsider come and tell all of that. No Tobagonian by boat. I have issue with that. And if you have an issue with that, that's all your business. I take that personal. I have nothing against the people of Tobago. But when people like that talk like that, I have an issue with that. Anyway.
I have an issue with the separation as well too.
Right. Now the main thing is,
I agree with you,
she said things not so. Give me the trade minister yesterday.
With Tobago's economy already under pressure, 10 days without a ferry service is likely to exacerbate the woes facing the island.
Really, there's no need for a shutdown. But even though we admit that the situation is one that is critical, the genesis is the ferry matter, and that we accept.
Trade Minister Paula Gopi-Skoon fielded questions from the opposition in the upper house today about government's plans to avert a possible shutdown of the island by a grouping of businesses, one that will likely gain momentum following the temporary shutdown of the sea bridge. But Mrs. Gopi-Skoon was confident the proposed action would not happen because of a meeting this morning between the THA and other stakeholders.
That there were deep and lengthy discussions on the solution to the ferry issue, yes, but it went further to how we can move to help restore business in Tobago. So that the discussions were open and frank, but at this point, what we call for is more collaboration and engagement so that we find solutions.
But while the minister seemed certain a shutdown was averted, the Tobago Chamber wasn't so sure. After this morning's meeting, Demi John Cruikshank described the discussions as cordial, However, he says his membership would make that decision.
If the membership is in agreement, then the Tobago division of the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber will support the move. If the members feel that we should not take part in the shutdown, then we will have no choice but to inform Mr. Amin and his team that we cannot participate.
Cruikshank said he was not surprised by the shutdown of the sea bridge. Meanwhile, THA Chief Secretary Kelvin Charles told reporters that a committee was set up to address a number of concerns of Tobago businessmen. He too expressed disappointment with the current situation on the sea bridge.
Indeed, there is tremendous disappointment in the inability of the port to do what is required.
He assured all would be in place for smooth travel during the Easter holidays and the upcoming jazz experience.
They're still having the jazz experience?
They're still having the jazz experience. But the main thing I want people to take away from that, there are problems in Tobago because of that sea bridge or the failure of that sea bridge.
But that is only obvious.
The economic situation is bad, businessmen is bad. So if Shampa Kujo could stand up in Parliament and say not so, well then the rest of them lying then. Then it had no need for a joint committee to set up a joint committee to deal with the business people in Tobago. Because everything's supposed to be fine and dandy. And Shampa, nice man. Now yesterday they asked Shampa Kujo a question. Run me that Shampa Kujo clip.
Minister, what are your feelings with respect to the air and the sea bridge troubles?
Well, of course today, and like I've said before, disappointed in where we are right now with the entire situation. Of course, by now we would have expected the Spirit to be back up and running because at first we were promised by the Port Authority that the Spirit would have been up and running by the end of February. Now we are in March, and now to hear that we are waiting on the Spirit again, and the Express has been taken off. It's quite an unfortunate situation to be in. I would have mentioned, since the very first time you would have interviewed me last year, April, on the matter, this is a very challenging situation for us as Tobagonians, as Trinbagonians, because it doesn't just affect the tourism sector, it affects us daily, our livelihood, the business sector, and so on. So we're...
All of a sudden it's Trinbagonia now.
She slipped,
right.
You see. It was a slip.
She's disappointed now.
Yeah.
She thought the sea bridge would be up and running. But she just stand up in Parliament and talk like nothing wrong in Tobago.
Yeah.
The grocery full of thing on the shelf.
We don't need
entrepreneurship. We don't depend on no sea bridge, you know. We should make that an issue. But all of a sudden yesterday we'll be disappointed because we thought the Spirit would have been up and running by now. Listen, all they call and all they tell me what they think about all of that. You take a few calls. What do you think?
No, but there's politics right there. That's the dodge. It's politics. It's the dodge.
Different tone, everything.
Yeah.
Morning.
Morning, Mr. Stephan. Morning, Mr. Boyd. Mr. Boyd, from day one, Miss Kojo started to behave like a kindergarten student. For once, accept that you cannot become the minister. Resign. Dr. Rowley, she's not a young protege anymore. She has outgrown that. She is now telling untruths. She is confused, and I am suggesting ginkgo for this young lady. She speaks with forked tongue. Have a blessed day.
All right, thanks a lot. Geronimo Collins is saying here, as we get the next caller, admitting to failure is the first step in correcting a problem. Destroy the culture of dishonesty and rebuild with a government of great integrity. Where are we finding politicians of great integrity?
Well, boy, I was not going to ask that. That's a good something. Kester Bob says, I'm a Tobagonian. I want to see a chief secretary from Trinidad. I would love that. I denounce that talk from the minister and the ex-secretary that spoke of the Calcutta ship.
Somebody said she was alone there in Parliament. She had company. 6229785, 628,
beating the desk,
and back up and all kind of thing. Yeah, I the nonsense had to stop.
Morning, Stephan.
Yeah, morning.
Morning, boy.
Good morning, good morning.
Stephan, remember the saying, careful what you ask for, you might just get it.
Yeah.
Well, I would think that the people who will be stranded on the port and in the airport and things, they are not Tobagonians. They had to be Trinidadians alone. the Tobagoan people and their business people supposed to have their private boat and their plane for themselves because they knew exactly what they wanted and they got exactly what they wanted. So they should not be complaining. You understand? It's the Trinidadians who supposed to be going through this pressure because they had all the alternative measures when they decide that, here what, we don't want that, we want this. So they should not be complaining. And Shampa Kojo, like she's totally disconnected with what is taking place because she would make statement in front camera and then realize, but wait now, you know, last 2 months I said this, last week I said something else. So, like they say, a bird in hand is worth 10 in the bush. They had the bird in their hand and they let it go, so face the consequences. Fellas, enjoy the rest of the morning. Take care.
Yes, thanks a lot. We going again. I'm just showing you the two sides. If a spade is a spade, call a spade a spade.
But it's not really two sides, it's the switch. She's supposed to seem as if, okay, she's in parliament there, she's talking about Tobagonians, she's trying to make them seem strong. I want to make them feel strong. That is her first, that's an initial thing. You know what? We don't really depend on the seabed. What we need to do is do some infrastructure. So she's trying to create something across there now. I want you all to start some infrastructure, start to do something. Then boom, you realize the water in the vessel, water more than water in the vessel. So now, you have to switch the sides. You have to come and be like sympathetic. Oh, I didn't know that they would have been, the seabridge, the
would not be up and running by now.
Yeah, by now. I thought by then, you know, at least that would have come so that we could have get the infrastructure in place and blah, 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 blah. You switch. And yet still they just can't admit to the fact that, listen, you're doing crap.
6229785, 628-1693. We'll take about 2 more before we take a break and get to the CJ.
Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. I've said this 1,000 times. Anytime you see you catch these ministers without a written script, they appear like, you know, when headlights hit a deer, like they lost it. Because I am listening to what she is saying, totally opposite to what she said in Parliament. Totally opposite.
And you can tell she got caught off guard.
Yeah, she was caught off guard. She didn't have a script. They need to have something written and in their pockets. So when they are asked anything, pull it out, and what they should say, no comment, because that might be the best thing they could say. In less than 3 years, they have crippled Tobago. In less than 3 years, because when that super-fast Galicia was here, you could plan to go to Tobago anytime and just go over there. I took 3 weeks to go over to Tobago on a flight because I wanted to go and come back the same day. And I took 3 weeks to get a flight to go and come back the same day. Right? Wow. And that alone should tell you something. Storby, I called and I told you this. Tobago was virtually like a ghost town. Storby, they have these glass bottom boats.
Yeah.
Hardly anybody to go on the boats. To go out, how these people going to make their living? This is what these people depend on. They depend on the tourists to come and go out, you know, to go to see the Boko Reef and this kind of thing.
Yeah.
The restaurants, everything empty, just a handful of people. And all of it is because of the transportation from here to there.
Yeah, exactly.
Why can't they see this? And I think they can see it because you remember Mark Bassant was all over Canada, all about looking for this Bridgman company.
Yeah.
Right.
We never found it.
At the JSC, the man appeared there to answer questions.
Correct.
Nobody asked him anything.
That's right.
They're searching sending Mark on a plane to Canada to find out where this company is or that. Couldn't they ask the man while he was there? I don't know what it is going on, but I'm telling you all, Tobago, it's really in a crisis situation right now. And if you want, Stephan, you and Mr. Voice should go over there.
Yeah, we plan to go over there.
Go over there and really see for yourself, because I was shocked as to what I saw for the few hours I was there. I was really shocked.
We actually want to take the whole crew and do a show from Tobago. Thanks a lot. But we need to get the airfare.
Yeah.
And do the show from Tobago for 1 week. We have the accommodations. I can get the accommodations hooked up for free. We just need the airfare, the tickets. We just buy the tickets. I'll talk to the boss and see what could happen. But before we get to the next, I want to ask Shamfa Kujo something. You're talking about you should not depend on bread. All well and good, right? Brilliant. How are you getting the flour?
But that is what it is. She's trying to initiate.
I'm just asking. How you're getting the flour?
That is what it is. She's trying to initiate. She's trying to initiate more of the more infrastructure across in Tobago.
Good, and I'm all for that. But what I'm saying is,
how
you're getting the raw materials? You need a sea bridge. So I tell you what. Hear that, boy. And I only hope, I only hope that this is not some grandiose scheme.
Oh, shucks.
To drive the Tobago economy straight into the ground. To make sandals look good, And then make sandals swoop in and look like the superhero. And the savior of Tobago. Because remember, they keep saying sandals is going to bring tourism to Tobago. That is why they're saying they want to go with sandals. Sandals is all going to bring tourism and increase tourism in Tobago.
Okay, but how the tourists going to get there?
Wait now, man. When they bring sandals and everything start to fall in place due to sandals coming there and all kind of thing. Wait now, I'm telling you. I don't put anything past a politician, you know. Because politicians have agendas. Agendas. You understand? And people that suffer, they just suffer the people, the average man, the poor man, they start to suffer because of those agendas that they have. They have their own agenda. Why you feel that there's a kickback and all kind of thing taking place? When contract and thing being signed. You understand? Why you feel that there's that? Because everybody have an agenda to sell. Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Stephan. Morning, Mr. Royce.
Good morning, dear.
Ms. Shampa Kujo should go back to Tobago and live on. She's on a special diet for using almond milk and yogurt and all them things. She should go to Tobago and live back.
Wow. All right.
You don't think so? All you carry out when all you're going.
No, we don't want to. No.
Me, she gonna run up my phone bill.
All right. Yeah, I hope she enrollment in Germany. So I'll tell you what. We got to take a break. When we return.
Before you do.
Yeah, sure.
Greeting this morning going out to Brenda, Daniel, and Gasparillo. She's under the weather right now, but her eyes are glued to the television. It's her birthday today, even though she's not feeling 100%. She's here with us this morning. So good morning to you, Brenda, Daniel, and happy birthday. It's coming from your entire family. And Diane, good morning going out to you. Blessed morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing there, now seen a comment from Ann Thomas said, hi, morning, my husband is working over there and the shelves are empty.
Yeah.
People testifying to this. We have to go, boys. We have to go one day. So I'll tell you what, we're going to return. When we come back, we'll see. We'll just take a look at this situation with the Chief Justice. The President has stood by his decision to grant the leave, and now they're saying the ball is in the court of the Prime Minister. We'll ask you what you think the Prime Minister should do.
Welcome to Regal Products, a household name since 1960. Regal produces a diverse range right here in TNT, all with the primary focus on high quality. From healthy and tasty nuts and snacks, including cranberries, raisins, sultanas, dates, and prunes, to trail mixes like Cranberry Jubilee, Hawaiian Medley, California Exotic, and South Beach, with nutrition-packed seeds like sunflower and pumpkin, and a tasty nut range which includes almonds, pecans, walnuts, peanuts, cashews, and the newly launched corn nuts. Regal Products for superb flavor, excellent quality, and affordable prices. Available at all leading supermarkets across Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean.
Welcome to Alicia's Palace, your blissful getaway to absolute comfort. Beautifully nestled in the scenic St. Hans Hills, paradise awaits every time you visit. Bring the family to enjoy the lush, eco-friendly ambiance and let Alicia's be your host. Indulge in tasty cuisine, swim in the pool, and stay in the spacious rooms at Alicia's Palace. Host your business meetings at their conference center, 1 3/4 mile post, Lady Chancellor Road, St. Anne's. Call 624-8553. Email info@aliciaspalace.com.
It's Royal, calling all my seafood seekers. Daryl's famous food Tobago, best food for the season. Let's go. You want a fish combo? Daryl's. You want a shrimp combo? Daryl's. The famous fish finger or a veggie pizza. Daryl's. You want a fish sandwich combo? Best food for the season. Let's go. My seafood seekers, a Daryl's famous food Tobago. I'm Royal, your 2-time reigning Tobago Soca Mona King, and I'm saying come down at Daryl's famous food Tobago, located in Crown Point opposite the Cocoa Reef Resort. Daryl's famous food Tobago, your taste of the Caribbean.
Eating for Lent is as easy as 1, 2, 3 at Royal Castle with their 3 tasty meal specials. Get the fish combo of 2 succulent pieces of fish, 1 side and a 16-ounce soft drink, or the fish sandwich combo of a tender, tasty sandwich, 1 side and a 16-ounce soft drink. The Castle uses the freshest fish with its famous enticing local seasonings. There's even a flavorful veggie combo option of a sandwich, a side, and a 16-ounce soft drink. Get more options from Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste for Lent.
This is Tactical Enterprise, leading wholesalers for all cell phone accessories, cell phone armored cases, OtterBox cases, tempered glass, memory cards, headphones, chargers, flash drives, and more. Located in Canupia, Trinidad, they supply cell phone store owners wherever they are, in Trinidad and Tobago or across the Caribbean. If you want to get high quality cell phone accessories at the lowest price, then check out Tactical Enterprise in Canupia. They work with and supply small, medium, and large retailers. So give them a call at 716-2900 or email them at tacticalenterprise@hotmail.com. They offer free delivery to any part of Trinidad and Tobago. Tactical Enterprise.
All right, so we're back, and like I said, upon return, we will take a look at this story that was run last night, courtesy CNC3, in terms of the Chief Justice and the President standing by his decision to grant him the sabbatical leave, and they're saying that the ball now is in the court of the Prime Minister. Run that clip.
Late last evening, President Anthony Carmona stood by his decision to sanction C.J. Archie's sabbatical leave. After consulting with legal counsel, His Excellency dispatched a letter explaining his position to Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley. The contents of that letter have not been made public by either party. But a statement from the Office of the Prime Minister this morning indicated that Dr. Rowley was examining the situation and will report to the country in short order. It explained that the President responded to his letter, reaffirming his decision. While the Prime Minister's office said it would respond in short order, Press Secretary Arlene Goran-George told CNT3 this afternoon that there are no further developments to report on at this time, and the earlier press statement stands. We asked specifically whether Dr. Rowley had sought legal advice on the issue of the CJ's sabbatical leave and whether he has spoken with the Chief Justice on the issue. Time is running out for any intended action, as Archie is due to leave the jurisdiction tomorrow to participate in a near 6-month fellowship. But the question remains, what are the options available to the Prime Minister? Under Section 137 of the Constitution, the Prime Minister can trigger the establishment of a tribunal to investigate the conduct of the Chief Justice. For Section 137 to be triggered, there must be an allegation of misbehaviour in office. The last time this was used was in the case of then Chief Justice Sat Sharma. But are there grounds for him to take such action? One constitutional attorney who preferred to speak off the record is of the view that the Salaries Review Commission's report is not legal until approved by Cabinet as prescribed by Section 75 of the
Constitution. Okay, so he could trigger this investigation, set up a tribunal, but there must be some sort of misconduct in public office on behalf of the Chief Justice. Wasn't the Law Association investigating that?
Yeah, but do they have any proof?
And they get shut down because he filed an injunction, and they got shut down, and now they're appealing, right? So I'm saying, if the Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago feels that they have enough to warrant an investigation against the Chief Justice in terms of misbehavior in public office, then, in my opinion, I find the Prime Minister should trigger that tribunal and set up an investigation.
But are they ready and prepared?
I do not know, but what do you guys think?
You see, he can't trigger something if they're not ready.
Well,
and that's the hard part about it, and today is the day.
And today's the day she's supposed to pump, as the saying goes.
He's supposed to leave today?
He pumping today, yeah.
You know what time is his flight?
No, we do not know what time the flight is. I cannot confirm
That would be a hazard, so they wouldn't put that out there.
Let's hope it gets delayed like the Tobago flight last night. We want to go to the phone line and find out what you think about that in terms of the Chief Justice. Do you think the Prime Minister, in terms of what the Law Association was trying to do in investigating the Chief Justice, because remember we have Dillian Johnson with all these accusations coming up, it have things that should be investigated in terms of that. Do you think that the Prime Minister now should activate himself, let me put it that way, to set up that tribunal, to launch an investigation into the Chief Justice in terms of misbehavior in public office? Because we could always, I mean, there is some, it appears that there's something there, because you don't file an injunction to stop an investigation against you unless you're trying to hide something. Because if somebody wants to investigate me, I know I not die, well, go ahead, investigate away.
But the investigation will stop his trip.
So the trip more important than regaining the public confidence?
In his eye, yeah.
Let's go to the phone line.
When was the last time he took a vacation? Anybody know?
No.
That's the whole point about it. If he hasn't been on a vacation in a while.
Yeah, but it's not vacation, it's sabbatical leave. This is different. This is not a vacation.
Listen, let me tell you something.
They have the vacation time.
Listen, the word, even though they're using the word sabbatical leave, there's a vacation.
Morning.
Good morning, Stephan.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. Yes, go on, caller. Hello?
Yes. Are you hearing me now?
Yes. Yeah, sure. Just give us a little more volume, please, inside. Nice.
All right. Stephan and Mr. Voice, pleasant morning.
Sure.
Let's look at this thing realistically here.
Everyone.
In order for the Prime Minister to trigger the setting up of a tribunal, there must be an allegation of misconduct. But here's the thing. Chief Justice Ivor Archie, on his own, I do not see where the misconduct comes in, since he made an application to the President, which means the onus would be on the President to accept his application or send it back to him, indicating that such measures are not part of his package as Chief Justice.
Right.
So he himself, of his own volition, have committed no misconduct. So where is it that you are going to trigger this particular section, 137? How can you do that if there is no definitive misconduct on behalf of the Chief Justice? If anything, if the President did give him and it's the President's position that he deserves to get the leave that he requested without question, then it is now on to the President's office to answer why they would have done that. Did they do it on a measure that was passed by Cabinet? Did they do it on a suggestion by the Salaries Review Commission? So
Right.
see, these are the things that we need to look at, gentlemen.
Okay.
We have to determine, first, there must be a determination on misconduct. Gentlemen, have a pleasant day.
All right, thanks a lot for the report. Now, in terms of him with the application and in terms of that with the misconduct, I could understand what you're saying there. But what about all the other allegations before that? That the Law Association decided, hey, we need to investigate this. He went and he stopped them through the court. He filed an injunction, and last week it ruled in his favor that the Law Association should cease any investigation against him.
Right.
But let's take a look at that now. They say misconduct. It doesn't have to be misconduct pertaining to the application for sabbatical leave, you know, is misconduct on the whole.
On the whole.
And if there is some little ounce
of evidence
of evidence that there is some sort of misconduct on the part of the Chief Justice of Trinidad and Tobago in terms of him having a meeting with members of the judiciary and changing the security firm and so on. All these little things that were brought up with the whole Deyanna Johnson issue.
Right, go ahead.
Deyanna Johnson who flew out to the UK, seeking asylum. Good. You remember you released pictures and so on and so forth. Now, the pictures and stuff on the private business between, or the alleged private business between him and the Chief Justice, that is personal business. I not even going to get that. But I'm talking about in terms of that meeting, in terms of the agency houses allocations, so on and so forth.
Right.
The Law Association saw it fit to say, hey, we need to investigate this. He stopped that process. And I'm saying, if the Prime Minister has to find a reason for misconduct in public office, then he needs to consult the Law Association and find out what they have, how solid it is, and you know, do I have enough to move forward if I'm going to trigger this? He needs to talk to the members of the Law Association, 1. 2, the next question that is on my mind is the President standing by his decision? Because the President, if he does not, comes across as being incompetent. Remember, man bring an application to you. The Salaries Review Commission recommended this, but according to some of the other judges, they don't know anything about it being granted. So that they said in principle. They do not know if that means, that they do not know. We don't know if in principle means sanction. I don't know. They are saying there in the report that the Salaries Review Commission, whatever they recommend, it does not become law until it is passed by cabinet or whatever the case is, right? So we have to establish if all of that happened. Now, if that did not happen and the President signed off on that, if the President goes back on that, then he comes across as being incompetent because he signed off on it in the first place, something that he should have never signed before.
Go on.
No, I'm just saying, I'm looking at all of that. But then the letter that the President wrote to the Prime Minister justifying his reason to stand by his decision, that letter has not been made public up to this hour right now. So we do not know. But I'm just asking, and I want to find out from a couple of the callers what they thought, or what they feel, what they're thinking, when they take everything into consideration, you know?
Hello, good morning.
Morning, Stephan. Morning, voice.
Hi, good morning.
Yes, good day. Now, taking everything into consideration, as Stephan just said, this country, the judiciary has collapsed. The cabinet has collapsed. The parliament, they're talking about meeting on the pavement. So my advice to the Prime Minister is to call an election, let us return to democracy. Because we just put in plaster on sores and distracting ourselves with Chief Justice and Ibacanal and Sampa Kojo and Shibacanal while people suffering in this country. And people like Rohan Sinanan just only singing their way to the bank. Calco everything, every day, every week. So this plaster on this soil making no sense. Call the election, let me return to democracy, fix this country. Somebody has to fix it. I don't know who it will be, but somebody has to fix it.
All right. Thanks a lot. And with that, we got to take a break. We're just about a minute away from 7 o'clock. You want to add in, you want to do anything before we go to the break?
Actually, with that investigation, I'm saying that it will be difficult to get into that right now, which is what it is. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows that fact that, listen, he did it in a certain particular. Look when the president waited said, oh, okay, yeah, he came in the day.
He was too busy.
Yeah, I'm too busy. I will deal with it, but I can't deal with it, but I will deal with it later on. By the time he does deal with it, then he passes the buck and says, it's no longer in my hands. It's now across to the Prime Minister.
On the day that
he
has to leave.
The day that he has to leave, the day before he has to leave.
Yep.
Yeah, they just danced around the whole issue. It's like being, they did what they're accustomed doing in court.
And my thing is this, right?
This is just a custom what happens to a regular Trinidad in court. You just get danced around.
And this is my problem in the whole scenario. The president signs off on this and then leaves the country. Right? You see exactly what you mentioned?
Yeah.
I was waiting on somebody to call in and say that. Am I to believe that once the president leaves the country, in terms of a matter like this, a matter that is, you know, of huge public interest, considering everything that Archie and all the clouds over Archie's head over the last few months,
right?
Am I to believe that we had to wait for the president to come back to Trinidad to deal with this? To say, well, here we're going on, I sanction my, I stand by my decision. That could not have been done via a phone call or an email in this day and age. We had to wait for him to get on a plane to come back to Trinidad.
Right.
He must have known the day that he's coming back is 2 days before Archie leaves. Okay, when am I due back in Trinidad? On the 12th, Archie leaving on the 14th. If I reach back on the 12th, and I deal with it 12 o'clock in the evening, and I'll send it over to the Prime Minister on the 13th, and he has to review that, and then he has to gather information, and the 14th, Archie flying out.
Yeah. But they plan to do by the time he reach out, call him back?
Better we deal with this one time.
Yeah.
Get me the Prime Minister. When you're the president and you leave Trinidad and Tobago, you're not on vacation, you know, brother.
That's right.
At least I find so, because taxpayers' money paying for your vacation.
Regardless of.
And if taxpayers have a problem with something going on, they have an issue and it's of public interest,
you have to get
then you have to deal with that accordingly in a specific time frame.
It's only obvious. There's certain things you're going to take into priority, and you're going to handle your country.
I'm just saying. So I'll tell you what, we're going to take a break. Don't forget, if you want to advertise,
which is why someone
with
said
Synergy TV, if you want to advertise on Breaking Dawn, just give us a call on 3102666. The number's on the screen, 3102666. And we have an advertising package to suit your pocket. All right? Well, don't forget that. We have an advertising package to suit your pocket. All right? Let's do some business. Let's have that conversation. I'll come see you personally. We'll be back after this with the robbery in Sando.
Aye, aye, aye.
This is the Regal range of baking and cooking products. Regal became a household name in the 1960s with icing sugar, which still is the market leader more than a half of a century later, expanding to custard powder, baking powder, cornmeal, popcorn, rolled and quick oats, peas and beans. Regal continues to make cooking and baking more fun for everyone. With the #1 roti mix in the nation, we continue to expand our product range to meet consumers' needs. Regal products for superb flavor, excellent quality and affordable prices. Available at all leading supermarkets across Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including manual and hydraulic crimpers, pressure test kits, refrigerators, parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
It's Royal, calling all my seafood seekers. Daryl's famous food Tobago, best food for the season. Let's go. You want a fish combo? Daryl's. You want a shrimp combo? Daryl's. The famous fish finger or a veggie pizza. Daryl's. You want a fish sandwich combo? Best food for the season. Let's go. Seafood seekers at Daryl's famous food Tobago. I'm Royal, your 2-time reigning Tobago Soca Mona King, and I'm saying come down at Daryl's famous food Tobago, located in Crown Point opposite the Cocoa Reef Resort. Daryl's famous food Tobago, your taste of the Caribbean.
Begin imagining with Value Optical and the start of the voyage of discovery with eyewear beyond your dreams. See the beauty beyond through lenses that transition you into the supernova of tomorrow. Open your eyes today and see your wonderland. Save up to 25% on wondrous eyewear style and technology. Visit us in-store or online for details. Value Optical, caring for your eyes.
Nabi's Medical Marketing, the one-stop shop for all your surgical and medical supplies. Presently specializing in pharmaceutical, medical, and home healthcare supplies. Nationwide distributors for pharmacies, private and public hospitals. Fully stocked showroom with a complete range of home healthcare products. Wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, and more. Sole distributors for the Cook medical range of products, including in vitro fertilization products, invasive as well as minimal invasive lines throughout the Caribbean. Currently supplies all IV solutions and dialysis products. Also available life support oxygen concentrators, nebulizers, and much more. Now exclusive at Nabi's. Our latest addition, the new 6-in-1 mini lab, which can be used professionally or in the privacy of your home. Tests include glucose, total cholesterol, cholesterol HDL, cholesterol LDL, triglycerides, and hemoglobin. These machines are life-saving. Visit our showroom at number 5 to 6 Harris Street, Curep. Telephone 645-5577 or 662-7533. Nabi's, a company with 40 years of experience in the medical field.
Nice. So we're back on the inside, people. And this is the second hour. I want to remind you guys as well, the Breaking Dawn Cooler Cruise is on. All you just talk and ball, oh gosh, I love the program. All you have the opportunity to come out on June 17th. It is a morning cruise from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Sunday, June 17th, it's Father's Day as well. You have the opportunity to come out. Ladies, I know real ladies has been on my Facebook page. I'm a woman and man on my Facebook page for some reason or the other. So, and we see a lot of women just be commenting especially.
Yeah.
So we're saying, organize your husband, your boyfriend, your child father, whoever, and all you come out, a little chill with voice, myself, the rest of the team. We're going to be on the cruise. Come and party with us. It's also the day before my birthday. All right? So it's my birthday party too. All right? So the Breaking Dawn Cooler Cruise is on June 17th. If you want tickets.
Now, hold on. Before we move any further, I would just like to let you all know, he has never officially had a birthday party.
Yeah, it's true. This is my first.
This is his first birthday party like ever.
Yeah.
He's 102 years old, and this is a milestone right now. All right, so you all need to come out for this because that look on that age, you're looking good for your age, though.
I know.
Yeah. That 102.
So I'm saying, tickets will be out on the 1st of April, and that is no All Fools joke. I specifically chose the 1st of April because it's the day I left radio and started television.
Okay.
I left radio the day before All Fools Day.
Okay.
So when we left, people didn't hear us the next day and people thought it was an All Fools joke.
Oh, okay.
So All Fools Day, April the 1st, the boat ride is on, the cruise is on. For the cost of the ticket, everything, you can email me. If you want early bird tickets, just email me at stephanreisproductions@gmail.com. I'll have the director put it up before the end of the show. For early bird tickets, stephanreisproductions@gmail.com. It's going to be a breakfast and lunch inclusive. Okay, because I know people coming out on a Sunday morning, you all get something to eat before you go on the boat. When you come off the boat, you all get something to eat.
Hungry again.
It's my birthday, so we could do that. All right. It's also a cooler cruise.
So perhaps if you can, the next cruise that you have could be to Tobago.
All of that too.
Yeah.
Nice. We rocking going through the Bocas. Anyway, you see, you remind me. You tell me, I'm 102 years old. That reminds me of an old joke,
You're old, so that's
Moses. Moses is making his tea.
How Moses is making his tea?
Yeah, how Moses would make his tea.
Moses, red tea? No, what? No, I don't know.
Anybody know how Moses would make his tea?
How Moses?
Anybody? Nobody?
Moses?
He brews it. Anyway, let's go to the robbery in San Fernando. He brews it. All right, this was the robbery yesterday in San Fernando. A little humor.
Nah. That's good. I will get that one up forward. He brews it. That's not right.
What?
Hey, you rest a minute.
Isn't that funny?
No, I like it. He brews it. Oh, God. Oh, that's not right. That's not right. No, I come up with
Let's
something
get to
with, I come up with something with Palestine now.
All ready with the Sando robbery? The Sando robbery, that's what we waited on, you know.
I don't know.
The robbery in the jewelry store, RT
Oh my
Jewelers
God.
in San Fernando yesterday.
Tears in my eye.
What is that?
What?
No, that is not a robbery. Right, that, the other one.
The other robbery.
Come on, William, man. That's how. I want the two angles. I don't know why it's sticking like that. Huh? The who? The MDI? The NDI?
MBI.
The MBI?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Mini Business Industries.
Listen, could we just get that again? Could we get it again? Is it going to run smooth?
Not until they reach MD.
Okay.
J.
Just run it. Okay. Now all I hear, all the noise and thing was taking place there, right? Nice. That fella in the green pants.
Mm-hmm.
Iron line. Open the phone line. The phone line open. We talking, right? The fella in the green pants there with the hat on.
Drinking a juice.
Now either he deaf, blind, or something. Or possibly shocked or is part of it.
No, but look, no, he doesn't know what's going on. Look.
He don't know what's going on, voice?
What's that?
Run it again. Open the phone line. What's up with the guy in the green pants? That's what I want to know. Right, watch him. He drinking a juice. A man on the ground. You hear the amount of noise? Morning. Hello. Morning.
What happens if the guy is deaf?
Voice, I don't feel it could be that deaf, you know. Look. Yeah, but he ain't blind.
Yeah, but look, he turned around and see everybody on the ground and then went on the ground, you know.
Morning.
Morning, Mr. Stephan and Mr. Boy.
Yeah, morning. He tried to blend in. Morning.
Action. When he stand up there, he watching and see that they push down the security guard on the ground. And walking around, watching every showpiece and drinking his juice calmly.
Calm.
He has to be something with that.
All right, caller.
Have to have something with that. And then when he watch, he see the people and then sitting, when all the bandits run out, they storm out, he went and he kneel down like he started saying he prayed.
Yeah.
You have to watch him. He watching everything that's going on.
Yeah.
It's not that he's deaf or he's dumb, you know. But nothing wrong with him. But he have, because these bandits and them ain't do nobody else nothing. They push everybody down on the ground and he walking around and just watching.
Yeah, he just drinking the juice. That juice had to be tasting real good.
It has to be good.
All right, man.
That might be one arm.
Yeah.
You're an island juice.
That's a lot, man. That juice, I want some. Whatever you drinking, I want some this morning.
But okay, let me answer a question.
That brave juice?
Let me answer a question. These bandits, and they come for one thing. They come for the jewelry. Quick snatch and grab is a snatch and grab, right?
Yeah.
It had a lady that actually walked out the store during the robbery. Right? Yeah. The other people that on the side, they're not paying any mind to anybody. You know what is their concern? One, the guard. Boom. Okay, we had the guard subdued. Then the guy tell the guy, go. Go ahead, take. Then they pull out. That's when everybody kind of realize that it's a robbery, you know. The two ladies now going in the corner.
They have a woman crawling
on the floor, right. The two women they chose to go on the ground, you know. Nobody ain't tell them, hey, go on the ground, stay. So nobody ain't telling the people.
So you're trying to say that man in the green pants just is one of the coolest customers ever?
I'm just saying, maybe no,
You're serious?
I'm saying, Don't judge the guy.
I'm not judging, I'm just saying it.
No, but you're putting it out there as if the guy in the robbery.
No. What's up with the guy in the green bag? The man is cool, the man is calm, the man is sipping that juice while all of this is going on.
Yeah.
But I want to be like that one day. You can imagine a man pull a gun at me and I eating a salad. And when he pulled the gun and he put it in front of my face, I like, let me just pass just pass that salad dressing.
But
I continue eating, boy.
You're still pulling a wrong analogy because you pull an analogy where a man put a gun in your face. These people have nothing to do with the people in the store.
All right. So you sit down in a restaurant and some people running and start to rob the restaurant.
Yeah.
What you do?
I mean, I would duck under the table.
Well, it's instinct.
Yes.
But take a call now.
But it would have people who would just sit down and watch. It had those who might be so brave as to pull out the cell phone and record. What's the people who
said he was drinking Caribbean Cool?
Oh, good. This man turned red, yes? Well, no, you're
Take a call. Somebody actually said that. Morning. Yeah, morning. What do you think about this, man?
He got to leave, you know.
No, if you notice the bandits and then they probably case the joint and they know where the cameras are.
Right.
Put on their hat with a long peak to make sure that the face is show clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So the gentleman in the green pants, and I'm speculating here, his job was to ensure nobody didn't take out a cellular phone and start to photograph things from below to get a better picture. He would have probably take the camera and go with it, the phone itself and go with it.
No, that's incorrect. He going by a camera and stand up.
No, but he's just saying.
And his hat turned backwards. His face
Right.
is showing.
So you have to understand, he monitoring the people. If the people on the ground, the ladies on the ground take out cell phone and start up video.
No. He back to the women and them, man. No. I can't take that. I can't take that one.
No, he was. He back to them, but he aware of what they're doing.
I can't accept that explanation.
All right, cool.
He aware.
All right.
No. I'm not blaming the guy in the green. The man in the green. Only allow the man in the green. Allow the man in the green pants. Innocent until proven guilty. Allow the man in the green pants, man. Allow the man.
Stephan?
Somebody says a vanilla supplement.
Mr. Stephan and Mr. Voice.
Yeah, morning.
That gentleman was sent in to do preparatory work. And that is what he was doing, preparing the way. Thank you, God bless.
Thank you.
No.
Now, we don't want to take away from the fact that this is a brazen robbery. This is a robbery in broad daylight in the morning.
Not only that, you hear any sirens in the background?
And you hear, no, I don't know if it's a siren or alarm went off. Morning.
No, it's a siren. They put the sirens.
Hello, good morning.
The sirens.
Morning.
Morning, Mr. Stephan.
Yes, I.
Morning, Mr. Bush.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Right. What the fella in the green parts?
Yeah.
What he went by the doorway first, right? Right. The lady leaves and she went outside. He and go outside. He in the racket.
Right.
Look, watch it. Watch it over again.
Okay.
When the people come in, he the first man went by the doorway.
All right.
Right.
Cool. Or maybe he could be in shock, eh? Maybe he just decide, boy, just sip your juice. Don't turn around. Don't look at nobody. Just stay at the showcase, and maybe they won't see me.
But this is the point that I'm making.
Maybe that's what he could have been doing.
The
And
man,
then when they're on the way out now, we see the people on the ground and he said, look,
and he said, yeah, where everybody doing
it. Looking safe.
Let me go and say, let me go
and then he
like
fold his hands so.
Yeah. The man, listen, because you know what it is at this point in time here? The fact that they did not rob anybody else. Normally, everything they would tell me, everybody gather in a corner, all go in a corner, so give me a purse, give me a phone, give me this. They didn't come for nobody else. This man is an innocent man. I go see him as that. The man walking around, you realize, hey, but the France boy, these people are them robbing this place. Don't make no scene. Don't make no scene. Stay calm. Because everybody was standing up to the same way.
George Scott saying,
so why you don't say the women?
Business,
why the women and them not involved in it too? Why nobody say the women involved? Look how calm them is too. Them sit down in a corner, put the bag in a corner.
Calm voice. Come on.
Listen.
They ain't calm.
Listen
Don't
to me.
That.
Pull it back. Watch it.
Look,
wait now. Right. The only person who truly show a sign of real panic is the woman who walk on the store. The other two walk in the corner real calm and stand up the same way.
Now, the woman who was crawling behind the thing too, she was...
Well, yeah, she was scared out of
They
she
went
like...
down easy and nobody didn't tell them to go down.
Yes, that's what I said. They were not on the people in the store. You let a woman walk out the store.
It looking to me like, you see, now people were commenting on this yesterday.
You let somebody, the man let it's three of them in there. The gunman stand up by the door and he let the woman walk out the store.
Yeah.
He could have stopped her right there and say, hey, back inside, back inside.
Back inside. All right.
Come now, man. All allow the green pants, man. All this I'm taking people, innocent people just so low green pants.
Let me see. I see Mr. Bodro was trying to call me here, you know. I don't know if you want to try the get me through the phone line because I can't answer right now, but you can call and get me through the phone line. Now those women not calm. Look at their body language. He was just trying to blend in and camouflage himself. Green pants man deaf.
He could be deaf. I tell myself
just play it with the audio for me.
He could be deaf.
Play it with everything. I want to hear when the man break the glass. I want to hear the glass break. Go back to the start before they break the glass. Right. What's the audio?
He wants to go to me. Nobody even studied that. What if the man is just cool as a cucumber?
Let me see the other angle. Let me see if you have a headset in his ears.
It has so much other people. And I'm not seeing a cord.
I'm not seeing no cord.
No, I'm not seeing a cord.
I'm not seeing any cord. I'm not seeing a cord.
Which also attests to the fact that he may be deaf. Hence the reason he wouldn't have a headset in his ears.
But that is true.
What? Look, he got to leave, you know. You see his motion?
It looked like he was thinking about what he should do.
Yes. The man like, boy, I see the woman. He see the woman leave, and he like, I wonder I should leave here, but I walk out. Nah, don't walk out. He turn around, he see the ladies and them, he's like, all right, everybody's too long. Let me go down to one time, yes?
Morning.
He say, wait.
Hi, morning.
Yeah, morning to you.
Good morning, sir. Watch the man with the gun. He was shouting instructions to the ladies and the other people in the establishment.
Okay.
Watch properly and you'll see that the gunman was shouting instructions to the ladies and the other people. And that man in the green pants definitely has something to do with that.
Okay.
Hey,
Thank you.
Let me defunk you one time too. Let me take you out there one time. Thanks for your call, big man. If that man sending instructions to the ladies and telling everybody, why he let the woman walk out the door?
Good question. Morning.
If I shouted instructions to everybody, why would I let a person walk out the door?
Morning.
Morning. Boys, don't join the police force, eh? You make a very bad police.
Where's that? What you say?
That's why don't join the police force. You make a very bad police.
Who's that police?
Yes, the man said.
Police force, you make a very bad police. He's number one by the way.
So much.
Yeah, brother, yeah, thanks. I'll translate. He said, boys, do not join the police force. You're not going to make a good police.
You see, everybody takes it. So from the time they see the man calm and cool and collected, the first thing, he in the robbery too.
We got to take a break, but let me tell you something.
The women and the men on the robbery too.
Let me tell you something.
The woman in on it.
I lied. If I was the brand manager of Caribbean Cool, that would have been my next ad.
Caribbean Cool.
Yeah, I would have done something like that.
This is how you keep your cool.
Magnify that.
Yeah, looking at that supplement.
Is that supplement?
Loud man with the supplement. Loud man, now man.
I got a bad supplement today. I got a bad supplement today just because of that man. I got a bad supplement today. I tell you earlier. We're going to take a break. When we come back, a school fight. It was something out of the WWE, but it's absolutely hilarious. And I'm telling you guys, we know this is serious stuff, but sometimes, let me tell you something, sometimes you're going to stress out yourself if you think about these things seriously all the time, because it's a serious issue there. But thankfully, the guys came in, they did not, beside the guy they pushed down, who hit his head on the counter, by the way, he could have hit his head and that could have ended up worse. But besides that, they came in, they smashed the showcase, they took what they had to, they take what they had to take, and they left. All right? They didn't hurt anybody, nobody was killed.
And they actually knew what they were going for. They came to a direct section. Notice they didn't go anywhere else. They came to a certain section. If you watch the gunman, he tried to break the showcase closest to him with the gun butt.
Yes.
He attempted that, but he was unsuccessful. You know, the lady to leave, he didn't tell her anything. For the ladies and they who actually were crawling on the floor, I think she was trying to reach an alarm. I'm guessing that is what she was crawling towards. The alarm went off?
Yes, that's why I keep telling him that is not sirens, that is an alarm.
But that siren, wait. If you play that back with the audio, that siren is sounding even before.
That's how alarms go off. That's how alarms are sound like.
Wait, hold on. Yes, but isn't that on? If you listen to the audio, are you not hearing that siren even before he pushed down the man?
No.
You hear it as soon as he pushed down the man?
Yes, when somebody triggered the alarm.
Somebody triggered the alarm as he pushed down the man?
Yes. That is the alarm going off.
Well, let me go down San Fernando.
Somebody triggered the alarm.
Can we go to San Fernando?
So I'll tell you what.
Anybody in Sando who know the owner or anything and that, ask me, I want to know if there's an alarm.
I'm just saying, so by that examination, Green Pants moved away from the targeted showcases in advance. You understand? So I'll tell you what, we've got to take a break. When we come back, a school fight. And it was not a school fight, it was a street brawl.
Wow.
We'll be back after this with that.
Come and experience the mighty power of Jesus Christ, which can transform your life at Christ Our Banner Ministries, number 7 Chatu Avenue, Faizabad, with Reverend Dr. Deoraj Mahadeo and Deborah Mahadeo. Weekly meetings, worship service 10 a.m. every Sunday. There's also Sunday school and new believer classes from 9 a.m. Bible study and prayer meetings from Mondays at 7 p.m. Deliverance service Wednesdays 7 p.m. and Bible school every Friday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. All free of charge. He is the God of the impossible who loves you and desires to save you and do mighty things for you. So come and experience God's mighty anointing, which is able to break every yoke in your life at Christ Our Banner Ministries, number 7 Chatu Avenue, Faizabad. For prayer and counseling, call anytime. Telephone numbers 770-1044, 225-6487, 346-6566, 784-7596, or email dmahadeo@hotmail.com.
I remember everything in my childhood from like it was yesterday. But nobody cared about how I feel and how I really feel.
It was a close family member?
It was two close family members and a neighbor.
Africanized. First things first, I just say all the words inside my head. I'm
my own shoes and all, they come and support.
The way that things have been, the way that things have been.
Nabby's Medical Marketing, the one-stop shop for all your surgical and medical supplies. Presently specializing in pharmaceutical, medical, and home healthcare supplies. Nationwide distributors for pharmacies, private and public hospitals. Fully stocked showroom with a complete range of home healthcare products. Wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, and more. Sole distributors for the Cook medical range of products, including in vitro fertilization products, invasive as well as minimal invasive lines throughout the Caribbean. Currently supplies all IV solutions and dialysis products. Also available life support oxygen concentrators, nebulizers, and much more. Now exclusive at Nabby's. Our latest addition, the new 6-in-1 mini lab, which can be used professionally or in the privacy of your home. Tests include glucose, total cholesterol, cholesterol HDL, cholesterol LDL, triglycerides, and hemoglobin. These machines are life-saving. Visit our showroom at number 5 to 6 Harris Street, Curep. Telephone 645-5577 or 662-7533. Nabby's, the company with 40 years of experience in the medical field.
All right, so we're back on the inside, people. Voice has a few comments on social media he wants to mention.
Of course, good morning to those that are on our STV Breaking Dawn social media page. Always a pleasure to have you all with us. Of course, we're not neglecting your comments. They come in fast and furious, and you all make me laugh each and every time. Going back just a little bit, Kester, you are clearly thinking about good management for Tobago. Other people just PNM till they're dead. Them greens kind of hard. Let's stop talking about the woman mouth. Admitting to failure is the first step in correcting a problem, destroy the culture of dishonesty, and rebuild with a government of great integrity. Someone says it's the effects of almond milk. Oh my goodness, I'm not going down that road. A lot of comments about the Tobago. Someone will be saying, says, I'll be surprised if Sandals just collect government handouts and then have a change of heart and mind about being in Tobago. That is a really, it's a profound statement. Also coming down to the robbery, I meant to get involved in the AZC issue, Those are public officers floundering in the mud. They have stood up and dragging the country right down the mud, right down into the mud, straight to hell. Not one has a clean hands. I think there are 1 or 2 politicians with clean hands, 1 or 2. A bunch of jokers in high office. I would have attested to that. Someone says that I could be in office, I could take over the Prime Minister's office in the morning.
Somebody say what?
I could take over the Prime Minister's office in the morning, like I'm blind. All right. We have another birthday greeting this morning. Loyal viewer to our show. Her son, Akif, I hope I have his name pronounced correctly. His birthday is today. He goes to Success Lavender Secondary, coming from your mom, your dad, your brother, and the sister. So, Georgia Scott, good morning going on to you, sir. Akif, happy birthday going on to you, man.
So, I tell you what, we want to review a fight that took place. This was a kind of street brawl with the children. You have the edited version right now, Master Control? All right, cool. Run that school fight for me.
And I not
I jumping for that,
man get knocked out. That man get knocked out there.
Who get knocked out?
But one fellow was on the ground and that when the fight stopped, you know.
That when the fight stopped?
The fight stopped any man when
well,
whoever
okay.
it was.
The thing is this, right? I don't know what school this is. What school is this?
I have no idea. Brown on brown.
Open the phone call real open the phone line
on brown,
quick.
I should say. The shirt look like mine right now.
Real quick, let's get to the phone line. What do you all think about this? Is he youth man that went on top of the people's car?
Hey, what's that? He in business.
He went on top of a car.
He went WWE one time.
One time, Jeff Hardy business.
He said, I'm not playing. He looked for it. Ratang!
Yeah, but he missed.
But that is it.
He missed. How you could jump into a crowd of people and miss? He missed everybody, voice.
Now, you land in the middle, he know you're targeting him.
Go back and give me that in slow motion.
The man target a man in the middle, man.
Go back, let us see when small man jump off the car in slow motion. Boom. I want to see him jump off that car in slow motion. I tell you, he missed the whole crowd.
He landed in the middle. The man, it have a man in the middle.
If you're going to do that, if you're going to do that and you're going to miss and end up on the ground, you're going to get relics on the ground when you reach there.
But
I'm telling you.
There's some wild hand pass there too, boy. Some real wild hand.
A man hold a man phone calls in the meantime.
All right, slow him down right here. Time him. Oh.
He missed.
Nah, he landed the crowd.
He missed.
The man landed. Hey, listen. What? What emotion? Bam.
He missed.
The man in miss, he miss.
Voice between he and the man in the green pants. Take some calls now. Some
the man in miss, he miss. He hit the target. Look, the man foot all kind of thing land on top of the man's shoulder, all kind of thing. What the foot? Watch the foot carefully. And he give it a nice spring, eh? The man, he give it a 1-2. What's the motion? What's the 1-2 motion? Right. 1. Bam. He timed it. He had good form. Knees was well bent. You have to give him that. Knees was well bent. He landed. His landing needed some work because he went in butt first. Watch it. It was butt first. Yeah, he went in butt first. That was the problem. It looked like he didn't hit anybody.
Listen.
But he went in butt first. So an elbow pick up one guy. He had a leg. A leg went across on the side here. What's the leg? Right on the man back.
Somebody say nearly break your neck.
Yeah. He went in butt first.
Let's take 2 or 3 quick calls on this now.
But that is the man who walked out.
This is...
That is the man who walked out after. Watch him when he walked out. Yes, he walked out after. He's not the man on the ground. Who he jump on is on the ground.
Now, if he had... Now, my thing is this, right? When these school children end up in these street brawls, the Minister of Education is going to tell you, well, it didn't happen in school.
The shucks.
This is a student of a school climbing on top of somebody's vehicle. I wonder if he has any idea how much a vehicle costs. Or how much it costs to repair a vehicle.
Yeah.
And jump, so he uses it like a springboard, you know. It's like a springboard, he uses it, you know. Jump off the people's vehicle. You understand? All the fight. You see, you're going into somebody's private property now. Onto somebody's private property that you could have damaged. If your parents get a bill for that, boy, you would have get licks for the rest of the year.
Them don't get licks.
I don't care if it cost me $500. The fact that you went and you did that, you would have get licks from now till the end of the year.
That's where we are the old school.
Ridiculous, man.
Someone says it looks like Arima Central. The colors are Arima
Central.
Yeah. The colors are Arima Central.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
Hey.
I think about
remix. Bring down the volume. Bring down the volume. You see that right there? Yeah. I believe I can fly. I believe I can win the fight. Jumping on the corn, on the car any day. A good spring and I'm on my way. I believe I can fly. Land in the middle of the crowd and the fight. I walk back out rubbing my hands. I swear that boy I did that. And I believe I can fly. Remix, yes. He will get in there. The only thing he was missing is to go up on top and do so, you know. That's the only thing.
So it's gonna what 7:30 that we're gonna take a break. Anne-Marie Briggs is here. Do you have the meme with Kim and Phillip?
It had a meme.
All right, that's no. I had to check it. I don't know. Wait. I had to check it. I'll check it for
content.
Don't play it yet. We have a guest in studio. Anne-Marie Briggs is here. I'll have to check it to see if it's clean because I don't know. I haven't heard it yet. You check it, it's clean?
Good morning to Daryl. Daryl, Tumpuna taxi drivers, good morning to you all, man. A pleasure to have you on, man.
So there's a meme here with the Kim and Phillip Alexander incident. We're going to play it. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back with Anne-Marie Briggs, and then we're going to wrap up. Anne-Marie Briggs is here now. She's a former beauty queen. She went and she won, I think it was 3 or 4 crowns internationally. Just recently, we had her on the show. When you see her, you know who she is. And unfortunately, she was supposed to India to participate in another pageant, and she did not get funding.
Someone says the children and they are listening to our Prime Minister, and they met them on the pavement.
Run the Kim and Phillip, just run the skit. Run the skate and then go to the break and you come back with Anne-Marie Briggs. Oh boy, I thought you're ready. Yeah, all the fight, but you know, all the stop fighting, but you know, in the event, all of don't go on people private. I mean, I don't know what to tell these children again.
They well, that was not they getting that fight there, no?
Yeah, yeah. So all ready? Clock ticking. That's it. 90 minutes away from the hour of 8 o'clock. And we're getting ready to welcome Anne-Marie Briggs on set.
Somebody said I popcorn children done really. Unruly.
Oh, Lord of
It's nice having you on the show, Mr. Phillip.
Thank you very much.
First of all, what is your take on the black people in Trinidad and Tobago?
Well, Trinidad and Tobago, to tell you the truth, right? I can't answer that question.
You can answer. Well, Mr. Phillip, we have a video footage of you making a statement on Facebook back in some years ago.
Yes,
let us go to the footage, please.
What is this?
Look at the footage.
So, Mr. Phillip, how are you planning?
What is this?
That is you?
What is this?
That is you?
Well, first of all, we gotta get rid of them PNM two-leg drinking supporters. That is what we have to do, right? Now, if I was Prime Minister, I'd build a wall along sea lots, Beaton, and Lavantil, and every day I pass in and I throw in a box of KFC over the wall for them. Every day. What is this?
That is you.
You are lying. This is...
That is you.
This
That
is
is
not
you.
PNM station.
This is not no PNM station, Mr. Edwards. This is not no PNM station. You want to run for Prime Minister, and this is the kind of statement you make it on TV.
You see this kind of thing? This kind of thing? I can't take it. This is not TV. This is not TV. What PNM do for black people in this country? Eh? Well, tell me. Tell me. I don't understand this thing. You see? Well, bring me here. The papi show me. If PNM so support black people, why Kishon Walcott win goal again? Eh? Tell me. Tell me. Why Nigel get knocked out in the first round in the Olympics?
Are you a racist? Are you looking at a racist? Yeah, but in the rest, you're not racist? But they go Martin Westboy.
The Clinical Media Group, in collaboration with the Diabetes Association of Trinidad and Tobago, presents I Am Jazz Festival, Sunday, April 1st at the Cipriani Labour College in Valsaine. Gates open at 12 noon with a family day. Enjoy kite flying, treasure hunting, novelty games, and brand sampling. And from 5 p.m. it's Jazz, featuring Aturo Tapin, Surrender, Aidan Hagley, Next Chapter, Alan Parley, Kevin DeFleur featuring Dean Williams and Mikhail Salcedo. Tickets available at Simon's Musical Supplies, King's Lounge Barber Spa, Crosby's, Synergy TV, R&M Electronics, the Diabetes Association of Trinidad and Tobago's head office, and WAC 90.1 FM, Coffee Street in San Fernando. Call us at 380-1222 or 320-1603. This event will be covered by WACK 90.1 FM.
I Am Jazz Festival.
Ladies and gentlemen, our country is falling apart. Our institutions are failing. Crime is out of control. It is our duty to fix it. We are touching on every sector of society. Race, class, and corruption. Nothing is off limit. No holds barred. The Cold Truth with Kim Cole. The power belongs to the people. Join us right here, Monday to Sunday, 4:45 p.m. to 5:45 p.m.
Nabby's Medical Marketing, the one-stop shop for all your surgical and medical supplies. Presently specializing in pharmaceutical, medical, and home healthcare supplies. Nationwide distributors for pharmacies, private and public hospitals. Fully stocked showroom with a complete range of home healthcare products. Wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, and more. Sole distributors for the Cook medical range of products, including in vitro fertilization products, invasive as well as minimal invasive lines throughout the Caribbean. Currently supplies all IV solutions and dialysis products. Also available life support oxygen concentrators, nebulizers, and much more. Now exclusive at Nabby's. Our latest addition, the new 6-in-1 mini lab, which can be used professionally or in the privacy of your home. Tests include glucose, total cholesterol, cholesterol HDL, cholesterol LDL, triglycerides, and hemoglobin. These machines are life-saving. Visit our showroom at number 5 to 6 Harris Street, QREP. Telephone 645-5577 or 662-7533. Nabby's, the company with 40 years of experience in the medical field.
Begin imagining with Value Optical and the start of the voyage of discovery with eyewear beyond your dreams. See the beauty beyond through lenses that transition you into the supernova of tomorrow. Open your eyes today and see your wonderland. Save up to 25% on wondrous eyewear style and technology. Visit us in-store or online for details. Value Optical, caring for your eyes.
Eating for Lent is as easy as 1, 2, 3 at Royal Castle with their 3 tasty meal specials. Get the fish combo of 2 succulent pieces of fish, 1 side and a 16-ounce soft drink. Or the fish sandwich combo of a tender, tasty sandwich, 1 side and a 16-ounce soft drink. The Castle uses the freshest fish with its famous enticing local seasonings. There's even a flavorful veggie combo option of a sandwich, a side and a 16-ounce soft drink. Get more options from Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste for Lent.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including manual and hydraulic crimpers, pressure test kits, refrigerators, parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
And we're back on Breaking Dawn, people. It is Wednesday morning, and what a wonderful Wednesday it is. And you know, I started off the show saying it's a wonderful Wednesday for a reason, because it's not every day you get to sit down next to a reigning beauty queen, right? So we have Miss Anne-Marie Briggs is here, and Anne-Marie has been here already. How are you? Welcome back to the show. Anne-Marie's been here already. After she came back, it was from the UK?
Yes.
From the UK. She spent her own money. She went there. She represented Trinidad and Tobago, and she won 3 crowns. Those crowns were?
This is the Miss Face of the World International, the Miss Commonwealth European Atlantic, and the Miss Commonwealth Caribbean. So it's triple international reigning queen.
Triple international reigning queen, Anne-Marie Briggs. Now, the reason why she's here, because we have a lot of stuff to cover, is she was supposed to be in India tomorrow.
Yes.
Correct?
On a plane right now, yes.
You're supposed to be on a plane right now, headed to India for another pageant.
Yes, which was the Miss Supermodel Worldwide International Pageant in Delhi.
Miss Supermodel Worldwide International Pageant in New Delhi.
Yeah.
Brilliant. What happened?
Lack of funding, clearly, lack of sponsorship, lack of a belief in what we're doing. So that is basically the reason why, you know, I wasn't sure if I should make the investment again, you know, by myself, for myself, and still not be, you know,
supported appreciated by but not be recognized.
I mean, because it's easy for you to spend your own money, you know, go over there, win, come back, and then you want to do it again, and then it's like I have to do the same thing. So It doesn't really make sense.
That doesn't make sense, especially considering that you're going to represent Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, we're going as ambassadors for Trinidad and Tobago.
No, what did you guys know when you guys came on the program in when was it?
It could be early December, right?
Early December, somewhere around there. So I know it was just a few months ago.
Yeah.
Now, when you came on the program and you were doing the interview, you appealed for funding.
Yes, we did mention it from that time, and every other opportunity that we got to mention, to talk about it.
Right, so you did radio, you did other, I remember I saw you on another television station doing an interview when you came back as well. And I said, man, that's good. You're doing you're doing the media tour. Let me put it that way. It's amazing that everybody wants to talk to you after you win.
Yes.
And they want to know who you are after you win. But before you go, and this is a perfect example with the trip to India.
Yes,
nobody don't want to know you because nobody don't want to put, how much would it have cost?
About 13,000 for the ticket, and that was it, really.
Just 13,000 for the ticket?
Well, I mean, you have to get stuff to prep yourself, but these are things that I could organize for myself. But it's just hard. It's a bit depressing.
She's a reigning triple crown winner.
About to do the fourth. Was about to do
go for a fourth, and she couldn't get $13,000 sponsored for a ticket to go India. Yeah, man. How many people you all went to personally?
We went to a couple different places. We spoke to a lot of individuals, all in which they didn't give us definitive answers. So telling us we'll let you know is still, it's like saying no.
It's like
it's like letting me down, smoothly, lightly. But
you guys get that plenty.
But I mean, I'm not gonna study it or take it on as we Trini say too much, because I have the school tour going on, which is the school tour for the Mr. and Miss Teen Commonwealth and Mr. and Miss Teen Face of the World. So we're going to have 12 schools all over Trinidad. We're going to have a pageant at each school. We already started with El Dorado West and Arima Central Secondary School.
Okay, brilliant.
To do the pageants at the school to pick the representatives. When we do that, they're all going to compete in a national pageant, and we're going to pick the representatives that way to represent Trinidad and Tobago in the pageants that I did in Birmingham and in London.
Wow.
Yes, all expenses paid.
Now, what have you been doing since you returned? I know you've been doing a lot of work with schools.
Yes.
But what else have you been doing?
Well, I am a mom, so I enjoy being a mom. I enjoy, building my agency, which is Briggs Model Management, training, developing the models. Just doing what I do and trying to be the best at it. But most of all, right now, I'm focused on getting this school tour and getting the inter-school pageant integrated into the schools, and hopefully by next year it's more than 12.
It's more than 12?
Yeah.
All right, brilliant. You also have something coming up for Easter that I want people to know about.
Yes, we are going to have a Easter treat on the 1st of April, which is in St. Joseph.
In St. Joseph.
The details will be posted closer to the date.
Right.
It's basically for the youths or the young people, from kids, from babies go right up to young adults.
Okay.
And it's an Easter like a treasure hunt.
Ah, that's great.
Yeah, we're going to have stuff. So we also, pleading to potential sponsors, we would like stuff for the kids, like juice and snacks and, soft things that can work for the kids.
So I'm going to appeal to, no, I have to appeal. I have to appeal to the public now. For those of you who like to contribute towards the Easter treat, it's just for kids. All right, just now. Yeah, it's just for children. Forget the adults. It's the children that she's most concerned about, getting like drinks, snacks, bouncy castles, whatever the case is, sponsored.
Yeah.
All right? If you know you can sponsor or you can contribute something toward it, how do they get in contact with you?
You can email me at briggsinc17@gmail.com, or you can call me on 387-6785.
387-6785. 387-6785. That is the number. Put up that number for me now. 387-6785. 387-6785. Voice, give it to them in the back for me. All right, make sure they have it. 387-6785. Because but anything for kids is, should be.
And that is why I'm more focused on developing the young people that are coming up.
Okay.
Instead of targeting the people that already know what they know. So I'm focused on the youths, and you know, I'd like to say, like, thank you for always hosting us and having us here.
Oh, no problem, no problem. I always tell them anytime they want to come on, they come on. I'm very disappointed though that you did not get the funding to go India, because I really, really thought after you came back and you won those 3 crowns, that funding would have come automatic. I mean, what about government? I mean, $13,000, you couldn't get $13,000 from the government?
Stephan, even the costume, we still didn't get a costume sponsor, and I made another costume.
You made a costume?
Yes, we did. Made another costume, so we had our costume, our dresses and stuff, and the lack of interest really is the reason why Trinidad and Tobago is probably one of the only countries who were scheduled to represent at the pageant is not there.
So in this pageant in India, Trinidad and Tobago is the only country not there?
Yeah, because it was confirmed before, and we are the only country who hasn't confirmed.
Was not confirmed because of the funding?
Yes. So, I mean, it's not encouraging at all, so I'm here to just highlight.
Now, I saw your carnival, I think it was Tuesday or Monday.
Monday.
Which band you played with?
No band. We just had our own little section with the Briggs models. So we had our own little
serious? Oh, I thought I saw you in a band, you know.
You were on the street, I think you were interviewing people. So.
And I was like, but now that you mentioned the costume, you didn't get a costume sponsor. I was like, but why the band didn't play master didn't sponsor the costume?
No.
So, all right. Now, in terms of what you're looking at moving forward for your career, right? In terms of any pageants that you would like to get out there too, are there any pageants on the agenda, or is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely have a pageant, upcoming pageant. It's called the Miss Megaverse. It's a.
I have never heard of all. You know.
You should Google it on the
computer. All you hear about is Miss Universe and Miss World, you know. You understand? Just let me Google this one. It is Miss Mega World.
Miss Megaverse.
Miss Megaverse.
Yes. The Miss Megaverse pageant is an international pageant for reigning beauty queens and already successful models in the industry. So it's like the top competing against the top. So I'm glad to be scouted for this pageant as well.
Oh, you get scouted for these things?
Yeah, because of my achievements and the stuff I've been doing.
Wow. So they actually...
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you just go and you sign up and you register. I didn't know they actually come at you and say, hey.
Yeah, it's the same thing for India, because when I was at the Face of the World pageant, that's how I got scouted for the Miss Supermodel Worldwide pageant.
Okay. So they get scouted.
Yeah.
That's why you haven't reached anywhere, voice. Nobody's scouting you. All right. I like that throw jabs. I like that throw jabs at my co-host. Yeah, Miss Megaverse, it's right here. The Miss Megaverse.
It's a reality show, so it's going to be for 2 weeks. They're going to film us. We're going to be competing in a lot of different, categories.
Categories.
Yes, and testing out different strengths, physical fitness, intellectual. You name it, they're going to test it in different activities and stuff. And it's going to have the show's going to come out. It's going to be season 4.
And like outside of that now, anything else on the agenda?
So far, it's about the upcoming queens and kings who I have, who are my models for this year, which is the Miss Face of the World, Trinidad and Tobago, Miss Commonwealth and Mrs. Commonwealth, Trinidad and Tobago, also the Mr. Commonwealth and the Mr. Face of the World. So that is why we are scouting for the teens.
Oh.
Yes. So that's why we want.
Between what ages?
From 13 to 19.
From 13 to 19?
Yeah, 13 to 19.
Wow.
Persons who are less than 18 18 years old, they have to sign the parental slip and they have to be able to have an accompanying parent with them. So,
with them, so
yes,
okay.
Which is in November. The international competition is in November. So if you participate in the pageant now, you do have enough time for us to train you and prepare you for the pageant.
Wow. All right. So in terms of what you're looking at, okay. Let's before we wrap up here, let's talk about what Anne-Marie is looking for right now. She couldn't get $13,000 to get a ticket to go India to participate in this pageant, which is sad that no corporate sponsorship, none of the big conglomerates out there. What is that? Yeah. Oh, this is a clip. Just run it for visuals now. We don't need the audio. Yeah, but my thing is, you could not get $13,000 from neither corporate or government or either of them together.
Yeah.
All right, and money being spent all over the place for far
Yes.
You know, more things that don't even, you know what I mean? I mean, it's $13,000 for somebody to go and represent Trinidad and Tobago, and she couldn't get that.
Yeah.
You understand? And all they want to tell me, look.
So I'm thinking to myself, I mean, if I invest in myself this time, it's going to be like history is repeating itself. You know, it feels quite...
You win a lotto or something, or what? How you invested in it? No, because you getting money to invest, girl. I need an investment right now. I look at you then. I would love to send a proposal for you to invest in me.
Well,
no, I'm telling you.
No, but you have to invest in yourself as a businesswoman.
But you work otherwise.
Yes, I have stuff going on. The agency is ongoing. We always have stuff going on. So,
okay.
You know, we have income coming in, but is it that all the money that we make, do we spend it on trips to represent Trinidad and Tobago, who is not going to appreciate us?
That's the point.
Yeah.
You don't mind footing part of the bill, I think, you know, even if you got 10,000.
We did raise part of the money. It's just the fact that no one was meeting us on the half. Or at least on, it's
and I think so. If nobody's going to meet you on the half,
it's not encouraging.
Then it's no sense in you funding this and putting this out to go represent a country that does not appreciate you and what you're doing. And I think you're correct. You should not put your personal income out there, even if you say, listen, we could part fund this. If they're not going to meet you halfway, then keep your money in your pocket, because it's not going to be worth it. And you know what? We're going to suffer, because when people like Anne-Marie go out there, they represent Trinidad and Tobago on an international level. They promote Trinidad and Tobago. They promote everything that comes with Trinidad and Tobago. Look at that, a costume. Everybody knows there's a carnival. That people out there don't even know it have carnival in Trinidad and Tobago, and by them going out there and they represent Trinidad and Tobago, people learn about the culture of Trinidad and Tobago. I'm sure you've spoken on the steel pan and all these different things.
Yes, and you know, everything this year I was going to do extempo type talent,
wow,
Indian dance and whatnot. So it was a lot of effort put in, but coming down to the end, it didn't really work out. But you know, that's...
You don't let that face you at all.
That's not
you move on to the other thing.
Yes. So
right.
I just want to emphasize on the...
this is where?
This is me. This is in London. This is right after I won the Face of the World pageant. Brilliant. This is at the Face of the World pageant. That's for the photo shoot with the costume I made as well.
Oh, and you see you're making your own costumes.
So, I mean...
So much designers and things. We could just take 2 quick calls, please. I just want to just 2 quick calls before we wrap up. All right, 622-9785, 628-1693. If anybody wants to say hi to Anne-Marie, or they want to donate something towards the children, the Easter treat for the kids, yes. You know, you could just call in very quickly and say if you have a comment to say to make pertaining to the lack of funding that she got. You're welcome to do that as well. For those of you on social media who are watching right now and you know, looking at this, you know what I mean. Ann Jones is saying if the PEP was the ruling party, this lady would have been funded to represent us internationally. She has initiative and drive to succeed to bring Trinidad and Tobago to the international stage, and I think that's true. This is what we need.
Good morning, Anne-Marie.
Good morning, Paula.
Good morning.
Anne-Marie, you show the tenacity to use your own funding to represent us and promote us in London. I have to say kudos to you, girl. All the money that ministers are taking to go to Germany, here, there, and everywhere.
Yes.
And you have a million times promoted us. Shame on the Ministry of Tourism. Look at Anne-Marie and fund her, sir. Sarah, madam, fund her. Thank you. God bless you, child.
All right, thanks a lot. And like I said, you know, you guys, the number, you have the phone number there, 387-6785. I knew that, you know. I just didn't want to put the wrong thing on. 387-6785.
Not in service.
Morning. Hello? Oh, okay. We'll take one more, and then we'll wrap things up. 387-6785 is the number to call Anne-Marie if you have any contributions to make towards the children's Easter treat. It's for the children. She said, look, if you're adult, walk with your own thing. She's looking for contribution towards the children. It could be soft drink, snacks. It could be, maybe you want to donate, I don't know, maybe you want to donate some cash that you could see about hot dogs or pizza or some kind of thing, but wherever it is. All right, sweets, wherever it is. But she's looking for sponsorship for that and bouncy castles. If anybody has a business that deals with rental of bouncy castles and you're watching the program now, please call that number 387-6785. please call that number and say, hey, I can donate a bouncy castle or two towards the cause. It's going to be for a good cause. It's for children. It's Easter weekend. Yeah. All right? So I'll tell you what, we're just about out of time. We're 5 minutes up. We're done past the 8 o'clock hour. So we got to wrap things up, unfortunately. All right? But I would like you to make up, if you want to make a final appeal to the people, this is the opportunity to do that.
Hi, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning again. This is Anne-Marie Briggs, asking on behalf of Briggs Model Management and, of the kids of the St. Joseph community, please reach out. We have reached out to a couple sponsors. There is N&N Minimart in Freeport. They are also sponsoring us. So we really appreciate the people, even those who are out of our area, that are willing to reach out to us and sponsor. So I appreciate that.
All right, brilliant. So before we close, I think Voice was just coming on set here. Quickly, Voice, because we have to wrap up one time. Nice. So here he is. Now, I didn't put him out of the interview. He decided to put himself out. All right? I didn't put him out of the interview. I said, Voice, you're going to sit down and be in the interview, And he said, listen, you finally get somebody nice to sit down next to. I'm not going to steal the spotlight.
Take this moment.
Right, good, nice, good.
That was over.
All right, so this is Anne-Marie Briggs once again. The number to call her on is 387-6785.
Comments via the social media. A lot of people talking about your tenacity. A lot of them are saying that how you're doing a great job. Keep that up.
Thank you.
Even though the corporate isn't going at you, and they said brains, beauty, and something else.
I mean, she speaks. Just listen to her.
That was the other way. Great.
How could she go into a meeting with corporate Trinidad, anybody in corporate or government, and not get $13,000? Come on, man. All can't be serious in this place, man. It has some things I could say here, but I wouldn't say it because we paying for other people business, man. Come on, man. Guys, this is marketing. This is what the Ministry of Tourism. If any ministry supposed to put into this is Ministry of Tourism, because that's what it's going to help with. Yeah. But the Minister of Tourism in Germany, you understand? And she looking to go India. Look, we got to wrap things up for today. Anne-Marie, thanks a lot for coming, darling. And
nice to meet you, Anne-Marie.
we got to wrap up for today. Remember, don't be too quick to believe everything you hear, since lives travel faster than the truth.
And always remember to aim for the moon, that if you should miss, you're still going to be amongst the stars.
And I'm glad you didn't walk with the tongue today, because that picture was all over Facebook, and I'm telling you.
You look good.
My closing remarks is, remember, winning is an attitude.
Voice, you're fired. She's hired. Until tomorrow, people.